now that I know that the audio is working and it's going through, this is going to be the last call.
Welcome to
Podcast.
Welcome to
Podcast.
Shenanigans.
Podcast.
You mean shenanigans? No. Talking about shenanigans, bro. Shenanigans, right?
Into a segue of the last and final episode of this podcast, only because I tried it by myself. It's just not the same, you know. I had some pretty cool guests on. I had some Craig Conant, fucking fart ass. I had Audrey Stewart, which she came out as gay on my podcast, which is like a nothing podcast, but that's cool anyways. And I messaged her on Instagram a week ago or something. I was like, "Hey, how's my favorite podcast guest going? I'm like, how's the being gay life?" And then, what did she write back? She wrote fucking what the fuck did she say? She said it's going well. We communicate, compliment each other, and are still in the honeymoon phase. I was like, shit, it must be fun being gay, because you won't get that in a regular relationship. If you want, guys, I could probably tell you hours about what it's like to be on an off relationship, if you want. All you get is a slap in the face and a broken heart, and then your ass in the door, Well, I guess out the door. Kick your ass out the door, I'm just kidding. Well, not really, but yeah. I just wanted to do this last little hurrah to kind of do little flashbacks of where we started, and to thank people. But let's just get off and start to say that. Is everybody glad that this year is fucking almost over? Because I the fuck am. Can't take this year no more. Fucking 2021's around the fucking corner. And we got Halloween in a couple days. We got Thanksgiving, where the Christopher Columbus came across in his, what was it? I think it was a sailboat. He got a fishing sailboat, and he crossed over here. And then he met the, what do you call them? The people that have casinos. Can you call them Indians anymore? I don't know. You know what I mean. You came across, and then we murdered a bunch of people, and then we fucking learned a whole shitload about corn. Learned about corn on the cob, and we learned about how to make cornbread and how to make drums. And then we started playing the bongos, I don't fucking know. And then after that, you got a whole lot of Christmas. I think another thing. Right after Thanksgiving, I was looking on my calendar, Black Friday. How in the fuck is that not, considered racist yet? I bet you this year it's going to be called totally something else. It's not going to be Black Friday anymore, because these millennials and what the fuck ever are going to be like, that's not right to do that. It doesn't have to be a color for fucking shopping day, because, you get cheaper prices. How come cheaper prices reflect on the color of, the skin, and it shouldn't be Black Friday, so you need to fucking cancel culture that shit out, And then right after that, you got Old Saint Nick. And at what age? I think we should just start getting rid of all the fucking holidays, Because if you think about it, from day one, when their kids are born, we fucking straight up lie to their face, right in front of them. You fucking say, hey, you better be good this whole fucking year. Or some fat guy that we make cookies for, and he eats barely any of them, and then you better leave out some shit for his fucking reindeer too. He's not going to give you anything but a big fucking bag full of shit, and then you're going to realize you're a bad kid, and then you're going to turn out to be a pain in the ass, and then a delinquent, and then you're probably going to end up doing drugs or be a prostitute, and then end up going to prison because learning that Santa Claus gave you a shitty gift, a whole lump of coal, your whole life is just going to be pieces of shit right after that because that fucking let you down. But later you'll find out that your parents actually did that and they didn't get you a present. So then you're going to be pissed off at your parents and then you're going to never want to talk to them again. Oh, shit. That was good. But I just, Jesse and I did this because we had like a dream to, it was a dream maybe because, I mean, we always wanted to be stand-up comedians, right? He took it more serious than I did. I wanted to, which I still do, but I'm too scared to, try to do it the first time. I think I will eventually, but so we figured doing a podcast and us just bullshitting back and forth and me being stupid and dumbassy as usual, and then him being smart and talking back at me. We thought it would be funny to get our like comedic personalities out there. So we really did it. Let me tell you, it's really fucking expensive if you really want to do like a really good production. You're gonna need connections and some money. You know what I mean? And some good material. Because if you don't have any of those three, you ain't gonna go fucking nowhere. But yeah, we started with a couple $100 mixer with us just sitting on the couch sharing one mic, just audio that sounded like shit, and we still fucking, we did it, and then we did like 12 episodes of that, and then we finally was able to get better equipment, and we finally did our first video podcast, I think in season 2, It's just, it's crazy how far along we came just to do an idea that I had, and I was like, hey, let's do a podcast. And it was like, yeah, we'll do it. And like a couple months, hey, let's do a fucking podcast. Yeah. And we fucking finally did it. And, I gotta say, it was a great fucking experience. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about how all this shit works and what you need. And, I met really cool people along the way. Met a lot of fucking Jesse's friends or family or whatever. I brought a couple people in. We've had some fucking semi-famous people on here, which is like that's like the tipping point, right? You get like some celebrity guests when you're nobody, and then it's like, But I say butts a lot. Before it was, I feel like now it's butts. Speaking of butts, whoop. Can you believe that? I've had that picture for, I don't know, since like 2012. I've had that for. And I still never have gotten it framed. You know why I really like it? It's not that the chick has a really nice ass. I like how, I think she's married because she's wearing a ring on her finger. There's a ring on her finger. And she's got a gun right there, a fucking 6-bullet revolver. And I think she's saying, hey, all you guys that are trying to fucking get up in me, back the fuck off. I'm already taken. If you get another step closer, I'm taking this 6-shooter and I'm going to right on your dick. And then I'm going to blow it off, and then you're going to have to turn into a transgender because you're not going to have a dick anymore. That's where I get from, that's what I get from that photo. But it's like one of my favorite photographs. Oh, shit. But, yeah, we came a long way, but, unfortunately, with Jesse's unexpected death, just, it's hard, or I don't think it's not entertaining as much for me anymore. Just me trying to do it by myself or trying to find a guest, because it does take a lot of time and effort to want to like do an episode once a week. So, and then trying to find somebody that wants to do it with me, that's another hard thing, because I would always, even Jesse had a hard time, because I'd be like, hey, dude, let's do this. And sometimes he'd be like, lazy, and I'd have to fucking, make him do it. But it's like a really big commitment, because, you have to do like an hour every week. And sometimes shit happens, or you're just not into it, or you had a really shitty fucking day, like I've had for fucking months now, or practically this whole fucking year. I think I'm going to take some dancing lessons. I've learned that dancing ruins relationships. So if you guys are in relationships, you guys need to fucking learn how to dance. Because then if you don't dance, then they're not gonna like you, you know? I'm just drinking coffee black because I'm tired of shit. So yeah, Jesse dying, it's just not the same for me. So instead of doing a podcast, I really want to do like comedic skits, like that skit I posted today with me and Jesse doing like TJ Daryl thing, like, oh yeah, that's fast. You're gonna drive fast. Oh shit, yeah, whatever. But I'm really gonna like take it seriously and try to think of other skits to do, like with like my friends, and maybe like out golfing or when I'm out and about doing whatever, you know. Maybe do some shit when I'm down in fucking Big Bear, fucking crashing at my sister's fucking cabin and do some skits down there, you know? Some snowboarding bits, some pow pow, you know? So I just want to, you know, thank everyone that's, you know, participated or, you know, listened or watched or, you know, came on the show. I really appreciate it. Jesse always appreciated it. This podcast always made him happy and he was always excited to do it. And, you know, getting our first celebrity guest, you know, which was, well, Christian Finnegan. But when we got Adam Ray, he was really stoked, which it really sucks that he couldn't be here for, you know, Craig Conant or the Audrey Stewart one because he probably would have fucking loved that one. I love that one. I think we both had an agreement with our like worst like awkward guest we've had was that chick I found off Facebook, that rock climber, because she was like so closed off, and I was like trying to like I was throwing out little fucking like puns or like trying to get her to like get back at me, but she wasn't having it. She's like, I'm sponsored. I can't be my true self. I gotta look good for my image and do some rock climbing, you know? And for the first time in my life, I voted. I did it like a week ago. I still haven't fucking put it in the mail yet. But, you know, for the presidency this year, whoever becomes president, it really doesn't fucking matter, I think, you know? Just like up here in Washington, we voted that we all wanted $30 fucking vehicle tabs. And what happens? We get it approved by voting, you know, the people that, you know, democracy, whatever, and then fucking some Supreme Court, whatever, fucking overrules it, like stops it, saying it's unconstitutional because we want to have cheaper car tabs, which we shouldn't even fucking have to have that in the fucking first place because they just want their fucking money because they're fucking assholes, you know? So yeah, but like I was saying, yeah. So I don't know. This shit's getting fucking retarded. I don't even know what to do anymore. But like I said, this is the last thing I'm gonna do. I like posting little shit on my Instagram. I'll post little videos on, you know, the Cheeky Shenanigan page. I'm still gonna keep the name while I do the comedic skit things, you know, because me and Jesse wanted to do all of it together into one. So like, you know, podcasting or stand up or like comedic skits like that TJ and Daryl one, you know. So I'm gonna keep the channel page, but I'm just not gonna do this anymore. Like I said, it's not the same, but yeah. As you know, Jesse would always say have a consensual day or a homosexual day. Nope. That was me. And again, thanks everyone who participated. Thanks everybody who listened and watched and left comments and said whatever. When we did the live stuff, we'd go back and forth with people. So yeah, thanks for being a part of this journey. And this is the last fucking call for this podcast. And as our good friend Jesse, aka Random Hero, would say, please have a consensual day.
Podcast.
Cheeky Shenanigans.
That was stupid too.
Cheeky Shenanigans.
Bye, everyone.
You mean shenanigans?
Podcast.
Please have a consensual day.